laughter is the best medicine. I mean, it's a common belief, right? Comedy is contagious, and if you think about it, if you get a funny group of people together, you can kind of feed off each other's energy.
Central Florida is home to a lot of comedy venues, and there's one club that teaches its performers how to boost their confidence through improv.
Chris Dinger is the managing director at Sak Comedy Lab in Orlando, and he's formulated an actual course that targets people with anxiety, something he can personally relate to.
In my 20s, I dealt with just a ton of anxiety, and I share that with my students, but just a lot of really kind of heavy anxiety that I couldn't really link to one thing or another. It was just present. And I spent a lot of time fighting the anxiety, trying to acquire different tools and strategies to resist it and to fight with it. And, if you've ever explored the subject, you end up kind of learning eventually that fighting it is a losing battle, and actually can oftentimes make it a lot worse. But one thing I know just from speaking with therapists that they sometimes struggle with is helping to make it experiential in the moment. We can talk about what to do when you're feeling a certain way, but what if we were able to replicate those feelings now and then use tools now to work on them?
Chris tells us acceptance is a key part of fighting anxiety.
Yeah, and as far as the Improv for Anxiety course, it is a 6-week program that includes plenty of workshops too.
People sign up for the course because of a public speaking anxiety.
I do this on the second week once they're kind of like warmed up into the experience with a lot of safe group work. By the second week, I say, okay, I'm going to have one person come up in front of the group, and it's going to be like a press conference. They get to have the experience of being anxious about it, standing up there, and then watching their anxiety melt away somewhat.
It looks fun, right? Improv classes can be a pretty fun hobby to kind of help express yourself.
And if you didn't know, SAC is where a lot of well-known performers got their start, including the multi-talented Wayne Brady.
While Improv for Anxiety isn't exactly meant to launch people into comedy careers, Chris really hopes that this course will leave a lasting impression.
I like when people reflect back to me that I don't have to fix everything that's bothering me in order to live a full and happy and rich life. I don't have to wait until that work is done to start living my life fully and enjoying my life. I can just feel the anxiety and let it run in the background.
And as far as participants go, Chris says a lot of people find out about Improv for Anxiety just kind of by word of mouth. But we, of course, will be posting information about the course right here on clickorlando.com.
That is awesome. Looks like more fun than traditional therapy, although, we all probably need traditional therapy too.
Maybe a little bit of both, right?
Yeah, and it makes you lean into what's sort of your
Yes.
fear, but in a fun way.
Yes, and they do all that safety, group safety, so you feel comfortable with the people.